You're not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you're a threat. You can feel it, can't you? The heaviness, the exhaustion, that quiet ache in your chest that shows up before the sun does. You wake up already in a fight you didn't ask for, wrestling thoughts, plans, fears, doubts. You keep asking yourself, why does everything feel so heavy? Why does life hit me harder than it hits everyone else? And deep down, a whisper begins to form. Maybe you're just not strong enough. Maybe God's forgotten you. Maybe this is what losing feels like. But let me tell you something that will change the way you see your battle. You're not being attacked because you're weak. You're being attacked because you're a threat. The enemy doesn't spend energy on anyone who poses no danger. He doesn't waste his time on people who are playing it safe. He goes after the ones who carry something sacred. The ones carrying light that could break through his darkness. The ones chosen for something bigger than comfort. He's seen what God put inside you, even before you did. He's seen your potential, your calling, your fire. He knows what will happen if you ever step fully into it. And that terrifies him. That's why the storm hasn't stopped. That's why the pressure won't ease. Because your movement toward purpose means his kingdom starts to crumble. You feel like you're barely surviving, but what's really happening is spiritual resistance. It's not proof that you're losing, it's proof that you're dangerous. The devil studies what heaven protects. He aims at anyone carrying something powerful enough to change generations. So when he looks at you, he doesn't just see struggle or failure. He sees the hand of God over your life, and it makes him panic. He hears your prayers gaining strength. He feels your worship breaking chains. He senses the fire that's starting to burn again, and he'll do anything to put it out before it spreads. That's why life has felt like warfare. That's why things that used to be easy suddenly take everything from you. That's why disappointment creeps in, and isolation tries to choke your peace. It's all strategy, an attempt to separate you from the very faith that makes you fearless. But remember this, the enemy can create pressure, but he can't cancel purpose. He can throw obstacles, but he can't override God's plan. He can speak lies, but truth still stands. God didn't bring you this far just to leave you here. He's strengthening you through the struggle, not punishing you with it. He's toughening your spirit, sharpening your discernment, and training your heart to trust beyond sight. Listen carefully. If you weren't built to handle this fight, God wouldn't have allowed it to touch you. He doesn't send fragile soldiers into heavy battles. He sends the ones he's anointed, the ones he knows will stand back up again and again, no matter how many times they fall. And I know that sounds tiring. I know you've cried, God, when will this season end? But maybe endings aren't the point. Maybe this isn't about escape, but evolution. What's breaking you down is actually building you up. What feels like a battlefield is becoming your birthplace. God doesn't call the comfortable, he calls the willing. He doesn't choose those who have everything figured out. He chooses those who will lean on him when nothing makes sense. Because in that place of surrender, strength is reborn. 2 Corinthians 4:8-9 says it with divine precision. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed.